Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Baby J TV. Like, comment, sub, man. This was a bit late when I did this, uploading this, but this was from the Freedom Convoy Weekend 3. I think this was day 13, maybe day 14, since the convoy started. And man, it was quite interesting. It's no longer a Freedom Convoy, man. It is a Freedom Festival, okay? And I won't make this video long because, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get to the point. We're just going to get to the point. We're going to say how it is, right? It is no longer a convoy. It's not necessarily even really a protest no more. It's become a festival. It's become Canada Day part, I'm saying like 3 or 4, right? Because it's, yes, as they might say, it is an occupation, right? It's an occupation of the downtown core of Ottawa, right? As somebody who's been living in Ottawa for most of my life, OT, the fact remains that at the end of the day, right, this occupation is good, it's necessary, and here's the truth of the matter, it's working. It's working. It's working on all 3 levels of government. We're talking federal, provincial, and municipal. What does that mean? That means that the feds, Justin Trudeau and the Liberal government, conservative government as well, have all been impacted, right? How do we know this? We know that Justin Trudeau is doing terrible in polls, right? He's 16% approval rate. He's somehow worse than Joe Biden, who doesn't even friggin' show up and do his job. You know what I'm saying? He is getting roasted by U.S. media, straight up. Like, U.S. media is roasting him. Even some Australian media outlets, you know? So he's an international clown, not just, from Canada, but around the world. People hate Justin Trudeau and the Liberal government, right? Of course, he has a lot of support too. You know what I mean? Especially from people who hate the convoy, hate the occupation, right? A lot of Ottawa residents who live downtown, they really don't like the truckers, man. They don't like the protests. They ain't rocking with them. Some of them are my friends. Some of them are people that I know. They hate it. 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 And I think the anger is misplaced, man. The anger is misplaced because ultimately most of the truckers have one unifying goal before they leave. No mandates, no jobs, no passports. No mandates/restrictions, no jobs, no passports. No mandates, no jobs, no passports. And I said that 3 times to let y'all know that's the unifying message, and that's what most or 99% of the truckers want. Oh, and not even just the truckers, it's the protesters there, right? And the thing is, it's crazy. This is going on it's about to be this is about week 4, right? And Justin Trudeau and his Liberal government, none of them have met with any of the truckers. None of them, right? The Minister of Transport met with some truckers outside of the convoy. You know what I'm saying? But I personally believe that was a photo op, right? So this protest has become so popular, so international, right, that it inspired other protests, other convoys in New Zealand, in Australia, in Europe, in France, right? Around Canada, right? Even at the most important bridge, the Ambassador Bridge down there at Windsor, right? This bridge connects Michigan and Ontario, and it's really big for the car industry, the auto industry. This started, I believe, on about a week ago, right? And this was such a big blockage, a big, occupation, really, that it got Biden involved, right? So much so that, Biden had to call Trudeau on Saturday, right? This past weekend. As you can see me in this video, as you see me recording, this was on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I recorded this around the afternoon. So this impacted, the United States so much that Biden had to call Trudeau and say, hey, man, get this out of here. Get these people out of here. Because, look, the Ambassador Bridge, as I said in my previous video, it has a lot of supply chain importance between the United States and Canada. If you're trying to transport goods for automobiles or for anything in the car industry between Michigan, you know what I'm saying, to Ontario to Canada, you need that ambassador bridge. And because it was being blocked, it was stopping people from working, it was stopping a lot of business, a lot of money. It's kind of funny when people's money gets involved, they get serious. They get for real. Okay? Long story short, Trudeau called in extra, all kind of RCMPs, all kind of military, and they were able to stop the blockade, arrest a few people. But when what you're seeing in my video right now, you're seeing that Ottawa is straight up occupied, man. The people here, the truckers, the protesters, they've created a village here, man. They created a village, straight up. And for me, I support them, man. I visibly support them. I'm cool with it because if this is what had to happen in order for these mandates to slow down and slowly roll out, with Doug Ford announcing that the Vax passport won't even be used after March 1st, right? With them opening up a lot of places, increasing capacity. If that had to happen, if the truckers had to do that and stay there for 3 weeks, and now we're going on week 4, then do it. Then keep doing it. Then keep protesting peacefully. Because trust me, they didn't do it because of the science. They didn't say, oh, the science has actually changed. No, the science was always there. They just wanted to push certain narratives of control, certain narratives of, oh, let us help these pharmaceutical make more money, right? How about this, right? A few years ago, we used to trust the science that Xanax was actually healthy and good for you. We used to trust the science and say Percocets were good for you. The doctors gave out, fulfilling out Percocet, Xanax, and Oxycontin scripts all the time. We were trusting the science back then. You know what I'm saying? You go back 50 years ago, cigarettes were healthy. Doctors were smoking cigarettes in the office with you, bro. In the doctor's office. That's what they were doing. They were trusting the science. Go back thousands of years ago, right? When Galileo said that the earth rotates around the sun, he was getting laughed at and scoffed by all these scientists, right? They were trusting the science, and he was some kind of crazy conspiracy theorist, right? Go back less than 100 years ago, right? When all these eugenicists used to think the black people were monkeys, right? And that was their science. They used to think that Irish people were subhumans, right? Go about 60, 70 years ago, right? When the science was that the Aryan race was the pure race, and the Jewish folks were some kind of messed up animalist people, right? They were trusting the science. So y'all gonna tell me that we can trust the science now all the time? It's infallible, right? Man, I'm telling you right now, give this about 5 years, we're gonna find out the real agenda behind this BS. I'm so proud of the convoy. I'm so proud of these truckers for being peaceful and actually using their rights as citizens to protest. Now, if it demands that they do an occupation of the capital of one of the most quote unquote developed countries in the world, then yes, do it. Do it and keep on doing it. Let me know what y'all think, man. This is a black Canadian's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Enjoy this footage. Hey, if they're having this next weekend, I might pull up. Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub. I'm out.